Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. So I've already pulled out the charms. I placed it on the tray. Let's see what messages comes through. Divine Feminine, whoever this resonates for, this is a little bit of a different situation between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. You two were not exactly a official couple. You two were seeing each other, like kind of dating, but nobody knew about you. I see here that Divine Feminine, you really took Divine Masculine seriously. You were deeply in love with Divine Masculine. Yes, you still have feelings for Divine Masculine, but that there's a lot of things that happened since your separation and during your relationship, the relationship you had with Divine Masculine here. I see that Divine Feminine, you thought that this Divine Masculine was single, and you were in your single season, and you were seeing this Divine Masculine. So you two were kind of dating, and I see that eventually you figured things out. Like I see that Divine Feminine in this reading, you figured out that something was off, and it started with messages. It may have been like they sent you a message by mistake. It may have been like they may have said something that made you feel like they were talking to somebody else. So like if they had text messaged you, they may have like by accident sent it to you when it should have been sent to somebody else. It's not that they called you by a different name, but it's just like the conversation, the way that they called you. Like say if they called you like honey bunny or something like that, but usually you don't hear them call you sweetheart, and then all of a sudden they start calling you sweetheart. So there's something that was off about it. Like I see like the way that the conversation in that messages, it made you question like, is this for me? Like who are, like this sounds different. Like why did they call me this name or pet name or like nickname? Like where is this coming from? It's different. So I see that some days you met Divine Masculine, some days they were not available. So you kind of question like why are they so busy, and they just played it off like, and they could have like a leadership kind of role in whatever job that they do, so maybe they do work a lot of hours, but you kind of question like why are they so busy that I'm not able to meet them as much. And it's because they were actually in a relationship with someone else. So I see here that they were actually in a very committed type of relationship. I don't think they were married to this person. I see it as they were dating, and a lot of people knew who these two were. So it's like Masculine had, say for example, like a girlfriend that Masculine's entire family knew about, but nobody knew about Divine Feminine here. So Divine Feminine, you were like this secret relationship in this reading, and you had no idea this Masculine was taken, that this Masculine wow, this is a little bit similar to one of the other readings I did, but it's a little bit different at the same time, because I see that this is playing out differently. Like these two, Masculine and Divine Feminine here, like your relationship was there, but Masculine was also in a relationship with someone else that was more of official relationship. So there was a title to their relationship. Like everyone knew Masculine's girlfriend. Like everyone knew that person. Masculine's parents knew that person. Masculine's sibling knew that person. They hung out together. They spend the holidays together. Masculine was taking this person on vacation, taking this person here and there, you know, buying them gifts, bringing their friends over, introducing to divine, not divine feminine, to this other person. And divine feminine, you didn't meet anyone yet at that time. Like nobody knew about you. And if there was one person or two people that knew about you, you never met them face to face. Like they could have, you know, talked to you over the phone, and masculine may have said like, that's, you know, that's my friend, or we're related, or they could have lied to their friends about you. So they made you believe that you were part of their life, but you were not a part of their life in this reading. And I see something that happened here. Like masculine was very attached or clingy to divine feminine. I see here that they held on to you. They didn't allow you to leave. So I'm going to explain this because that's why this reading is a little bit different. Eventually, divine feminine, you did find out about masculine's relationship, that they were dating someone else. But then I see it as it turned into some sort of competition, because now divine feminine, you started to hold on tightly to your relationship with divine masculine, and somehow this other person that masculine was dating, I would call them a karmic, because it's coming off as like this person who gets really like in that karmic energy afterwards, and I'll explain why. So divine feminine, when you found out about masculine dating someone else, which is this karmic person, like that's their official girlfriend, this karmic person, they eventually found out about you, and they found out about you through your messages, your interaction with divine masculine. So masculine was confronted by the karmic about you because they're in a relationship. And divine feminine, yes, you did confront divine masculine about their karmic person, but something else happened here. Divine feminine, because you were so deeply in love with divine masculine, you felt like there was a chance for this divine masculine to be with you. Like, I wouldn't call it like you were in denial or anything. I don't see that there, okay? This is really different, so I'm going to explain it. I'll try my best to explain it because I feel it, okay? Divine feminine, your love was so pure and so innocent that you felt like divine masculine would see that. Like you felt like there's some way that this masculine will see that I truly love them, that I'm the one for them. Like you thought that eventually this masculine would leave that karmic relationship or partner that they were with. You thought that they would leave them for you. So what happened was you accepted the fact that they were still in a relationship with the karmic person, and you continued to meet divine masculine here. So I usually, when I see readings of like karmic and divine feminine both in connection with divine masculine at the same time, I usually see divine feminine pulling away. But in this reading, divine feminine, you accepted that masculine was already in a relationship, and you continued to talk to divine masculine, and you did it because you felt that masculine will eventually see how much you love them. But I'll explain what happened here. This masculine, they they made you so remember how I mentioned like masculine would not let you go? So they didn't let you go. They didn't say that, look, I'm in another relationship, it's not going to work for us. No, they were clinging on to you, and they didn't allow you to move forward in your life, and they were holding on to you while they were with this karmic person. It's like they wanted to have this karmic person and have you too. So that's what I see here. They were open to that idea of having you there all the time, even though they were officially dating this karmic person. So they wouldn't let this karmic person go. This karmic person is getting upset and angry at divine masculine because they found out that they were seeing you. So basically masculine was cheating on them, right? And then divine feminine, you find out that this masculine is already in a relationship, but you were deeply in love with this masculine that It's like you eventually accepted that they were in that relationship because you were having, it's like a kind of like a wishful thinking or having this hope, right? Like this hope that somehow those two will separate and then masculine would be with you. You thought that masculine would be with you because they led you to believe that way. They were holding on to you so tightly that they made you believe that you were the one. So what eventually happened? Eventually this divine feminine got tired of being the third person, meaning that you were not in this official relationship with divine masculine because you knew that masculine was already dating somebody else, and you were tired of waiting, and you were tired of trying to prove yourself. It's like you were trying to prove your love to divine masculine, and masculine still didn't get it. They didn't understand your feelings, they didn't understand your love. So what happened was divine feminine, you pulled away. So yes, I do see here eventually divine feminine pulls away, and then you you let you left the picture. It's like you didn't want to be a part of this anymore. You were getting drained, you were getting tired, and you felt like you felt little, like you felt embarrassed. It's like, why should I be this person who's just waiting on divine masculine? Like I deserve better, I deserve more. And I see that divine feminine, you start to have a lot of self-respect, and you pulled away from that situation. You didn't want to be the third person. So I see her, divine feminine, gathering the strength. You pulled away. This was unexpected for divine masculine. They didn't think you would do that. And here I see, what else I see here? So this divine masculine, emotionally, they still was in love with you. They were still confused about their whole situation. So what happened was divine feminine, years went by, and this divine feminine assumed that divine masculine had already settled down or married this karmic person. But what happened was this masculine postponed their marriage or something like that. So divine feminine, you may have heard that masculine, after you two stopped talking, masculine had gotten engaged or something like that. So this divine feminine assumed that they would get married, but that didn't happen, and I'll explain why. Masculine got engaged to this karmic person, and they still continued to have a lot of arguments, and this karmic person started to doubt divine masculine. They went through their phone, they went through their stuff. They're like, this is impossible. Like, no way that masculine just stopped talking to divine feminine. They probably are still connected. So even when divine feminine, you walked away, years after you two stopped talking, this karmic person thought you two were still in some sort of relationship. And masculine tried their best to prove to this karmic person that no, I'm not in a relationship with divine feminine. Divine feminine, we haven't spoken to each other in years. So what happened was their marriage got postponed. Like, they never got married. Like, after that engagement, it's like 1 year went by, 2 years went by, 3 years went by, 4 years went by, 5 years went by. Like, I see here, a lot of time has passed. They didn't get married. And it's because of the doubt. This karmic person had a lot of doubt, and there was a lot of arguments. And divine masculine was clinging on to this karmic like anything. Like, it's like as if that's the only person left in this world for them. So it's that's what I'm getting. Is like they were just like, clinging on tightly to this karmic person. Karmic person is like, I don't trust you. Like, you're still talking to divine feminine, and divine feminine, like, you haven't probably seen divine masculine in years, and this masculine's trying to prove to this karmic person, is like, look, since you found out about us, we stopped talking. We're not together anymore. I don't see that divine feminine anymore. So why are you worried, right? But this karmic person, of course, they're going to be worried because masculine cheated on them, right? So all those years, this masculine was still not married to this karmic person. But divine feminine, you kept moving forward. You kept moving forward. You went after your dreams. I see your divine feminine turning into a queen, Like it's like next level. Like you've grown, you become stronger, you healed your heart. You see, heart is healed. You no longer feel the pain, or you no longer think about the drama of the past between you, divine masculine, and the karmic person. It's like you walked away, you let it go, and it was tough for you. It wasn't easy. Like you walked away, but it it was hard for you to I feel like get over it in the beginning because of the amount of drama that this karmic person created and the situation masculine put you in. It's like you didn't ask for that. You didn't know about that karmic, and you didn't know that they were in a relationship. But when you left, you were actually freed from that situation, because here, after you left, the person that suffered the most was divine masculine. Because on one hand, they're still in love with divine feminine. On the other hand, they were in this karmic relationship, clinging on very tightly to this karmic person, while this karmic person was having doubts about them, and while this karmic person thought you two were in a relationship, when you two were clearly not in a relationship. They were very paranoid. They became very paranoid in their relationship. It's like, who are you talking to? Are you talking to divine feminine? Who's on the phone? Let me check your phone. And this could be like 3 years later, and they're still checking divine masculine's phone. Like, this person's really paranoid. So what do I see up ahead? I see up ahead eventually this karmic person, this divine masculine, getting married. Like, this is a different kind of reading. I see that these two get married. Does it solve anything? No. Does it make their relationship any better? No. I see it as more problems, because they think that getting married would be the solution, but it just makes things worse. It sounds like a really sad like decision, because they think that by getting married, then it would solve everything, that the doubts would be gone, that this karmic person will take it easy, on divine masculine. But it's a very like a mopey kind of reading. Like these two don't look like they're meant to be together. They don't look happy. It's like wah, wah, wah. So sad. It's so sad. But divine feminine is glowing. Like, you're glowing here. When you walked away, divine feminine, that time, you really walked away. Like, you didn't look back. You're like, I can't deal with this stuff. It's like you saw it as a beautiful connection with divine masculine, but you felt like it's sad that this masculine didn't understand who you were, and you did your best. Like, I see that you did everything you could to show your love to divine masculine, and you felt like if they still can't see it, then why am I here? And then you're like, I'm not going to be a part of this, this, I don't want to be on a three-wheel bicycle. It's like it's so it's so awkward. And this divine femme is like, this is so awkward. I just, either I'm the one or I'm just out. And you felt like this masculine was still chasing this karmic person, so you just like, you pulled away. But then eventually, years later, these two, like, they're married, like this divine masculine, this karmic person. So these two were dating when you two met, and then masculine still chose this karmic person because they were dating this person, and because everybody knew them. I feel that's a really strange reason to be with someone, just because, oh, because my whole family knows the karmic person and nobody knows divine feminine, so I'll just pick the karmic person, even though I'm in love with divine feminine. And then they married them, thinking that that's going to solve everything. But divine feminine, here I see here that you are the star of this reading. Like, you walked away at the right time. You pulled away at the right time. So if you ever think like, why did I continue that relationship knowing that divine masculine was still in connection with this karmic person? It's only because you loved your masculine a lot. Like this, that expression, like, Love is blind, blind, blind. That's basically what it was. Like you were so in love that it's like nothing felt wrong. Is you just wanted to be with masculine and you did the best you could, and then you're like, why should I be doing this? It felt wrong, right? Afterwards, you felt like I shouldn't be trying so hard, especially if masculine's in a relationship with someone else. So you backed off. Like you're like, that's the best thing I can do is just walk away. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.